Hey, my traveling nomads. Today I'm coming to you with some important information regarding traveling. There's some changes that are taking place that I think you should know about. That being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. First thing I want to talk about is the Real ID. So we've been hearing about this Real ID for a couple years now, and they keep extending it and extending it. Well, they've asked for another extension, but it has not been approved yet. So as of May 7th, this year, 2025, for all US citizens, a Real ID will be needed if you are traveling domestically. And what I mean by a Real ID is, here's an example. It has to have the star on the top corner. If yours doesn't have a star, you might not have a Real ID. So get that double checked. If you don't have a Real ID, don't worry, you can still travel if you have a passport card, or anything else that's on the TSA approved list. Do you already have a Real ID? Put A for yes, B for no in the comments. Next on the list, the UK. If you are cruising or if you're flying through the UK, into the UK, you have a layover in the UK. That's what I mean by through the UK. If you have a layover in the UK, you will need an ETA form. This can be done electronically. There is an app. And here are the documents that here's what you're going to need to apply for the ETA. You're going to need a passport, your email, and a debit card. It costs £10, which on average is maybe $11.25, $11.50. It depends on the market, but it is £10. If you show up in the UK and you need to get on another flight, you can be denied boarding, just so you're aware. So make sure that if you're traveling to the UK, or even if you're traveling, let's say to Spain, but you have a layover in the UK, you must have that ETA form filled out. That has taken effect as of January 8th, 2025. So it's already in effect. Now, for those of you that already have cruises planned or you're going on an upcoming cruise, we have a couple changes there as well. If you are traveling into Mexico on a cruise, be prepared to pay just a little bit more money. Mexico has now implemented a fee, so you will now have to pay $42 per person if you're on a cruise. And this is whether you get off the ship or stay on the ship. You will have to pay $42 per person. And that begins July 1st. Next, we have Bluetooth speakers. Because some of you don't know how to keep the volume down, we all are being punished. Yep. So now Carnival and Royal Caribbean have banned Bluetooth speakers. Don't bring your Bluetooth speakers. If you have a Bluetooth speaker in your suitcase, they will have you take it out if they find it. So to avoid the embarrassment, just don't bring the Bluetooth speakers, okay? Lastly, Virgin Voyages announces a yearly pass for 2026. And it only costs $199,999. You can get on any cruise you want throughout the year. Plus, you get a week on the private island, on Richard Branson's private island retreat. For those of you that aren't aware, Richard Branson is one of the co-founders of the Virgin Group. That is all I have for you today. If you liked any of the information I provided you with today, please go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. Please and thank you. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next one.